Martell Holt just shared something big, and now everyone is talking. Ken and Trisha looked like the perfect couple, but now some surprising facts have come out. These facts show the real reason why they are no longer together. There was cheating, lies and secrets that were right in front of everyone the whole time. What Martell said has changed everything, but is that the whole truth, or is there more that people do not know yet? Keep watching, because we are about to tell you things that no one expected. When people live their lives in front of the world, the truth always comes out. People saw Ken and Trish build what looked like a strong and happy relationship. But we all know that social media only shows a small part of real life. Behind the big smiles, fancy trips, and perfect pictures, something was going wrong. Something was happening that even their biggest fans did not see coming. Now Martell Holt has spoken up, and what he said has changed everything. His words have shocked many people and made them question what is true. What did Martell share? Was Ken hiding something the whole time? Or did Trish have her own secrets that played a part too? The breakup of Ken and Trish has surprised many people. In this video, we will take a close look at what really happened. We will talk about what Martell Holt has shared and also find out some hidden details that many people do not know. By the end of this video, you will understand what led to their breakup, who is truly at fault, and if they have any chance of getting back together. Or maybe things will become even more messy. Get your popcorn ready, because this story is full of surprises. Let us start with the first big truth. What really happened between them? What did Martell say that told the world about Ken and Trish's breakup? Martell Holt is well known for being part of drama. Over the years, his name has been linked to many problems, scandals, and breakups. But this time, he is not the one people are talking about. This time, he is the one sharing the news. When Martell spoke about Ken and Trish's breakup, it was not just random talk. His words were serious, and they showed problems in their relationship that many people did not see before. So what did Martell really say? According to some sources, the truth is more shocking than anyone could have guessed. People who know about the situation say that Martell shared something important. He said that Ken was hiding something serious, and this may have been the reason Trish decided to walk away. It could have been cheating, money lies, or something that broke her trust. One thing was clear. Ken was not as innocent as he looked. But things did not stop there. Martell did not only blame Ken, he also said that Trish may have known more than she showed. Could it be that she saw the signs but still chose to stay? Was Trish staying quiet because she could not take it anymore? Or was she waiting for the right time to tell the truth about Ken herself? Many people think that Martell being part of this story is not just a random thing. He has been involved in many breakups before, and some fans feel he might be more connected to this one than he wants people to know. Was he only sharing something he heard, or did he see what Ken was doing with his own eyes? And if he did, how did Martell know so much about what was really happening behind closed doors? Martell's words caused a big storm on social media, and fans quickly chose sides. Some people defended Ken, saying that Martell could be making the story sound worse or even making things up just to get attention. Others said it is hard to trust Martell because of his past. But one thing is clear. What Martell said has brought Ken and Trish into the spotlight, and now they cannot hide from all the talk and questions. The biggest question still remains, what was Ken really hiding? And if Trish knew the truth, why did she stay silent? If Trish knew the truth the whole time, why did she wait until now to leave? In the next part, we will take a close look at what Ken did in this breakup and find out the secrets that may have ended his relationship with Trish. Believe me, the details are more shocking than most people think. When the news about Ken and Trish's breakup came out, many fans were truly surprised. On the outside, Ken always showed himself as a loyal and caring partner, someone who believed in trust, peace, and staying together. But as we all know, what we see is not always the full truth. Now, with Martell Holt's shocking words causing a lot of talk, the focus has turned to Ken, and people are asking one big question. What was he really hiding? Was cheating the reason their relationship ended? Many people believe that cheating might have been the main reason for their breakup. We have seen many public couples break up because of cheating, and Ken and Trish's story might be the same. There have been rumors that Ken may have been doing things in secret that were not right, and these actions could have hurt his relationship with Trish. Behind the scenes, there is no clear proof yet, but Martell's words make it seem like there could be more to this story. People close to Ken and Trish have shared that Trish started feeling something was wrong months before the breakup. Ken was spending more time away from home, taking strange phone calls at unusual hours, and being more secretive about where he was going. Trish, who always speaks about how important honesty and trust are in a relationship, reportedly asked him about it many times. But each time, Ken gave her an explanation. Ken always had an excuse ready, but this is where things get even more serious. Some people who are close to them believe that Trish may have actually caught Ken doing something wrong. It could have been through text messages, something he did on social media, or maybe someone they both know told her the truth. There are quiet talks that Trish found something she could not look past. If this is true, it brings up another big question. Was this just one mistake, or had Ken been doing this for a long time? And if Trish felt something was wrong before the breakup, why did she choose to stay? Many people are asking why Trish stayed quiet for so long. Cheating is often the reason for breakups, but it may not be the only reason here. Another thing people are talking about is money. Some believe that money problems played a big part in Ken and Trish's breakup. On the outside, they looked like they had a good life, fancy vacations, expensive clothes, and the picture of a couple with no money worries. But people close to them say things were not as perfect as they looked. Some insiders said there were real money problems happening behind closed doors. Some people believe that Ken was having money problems that he kept secret from Trish. It could have been because of bad investments, unpaid debts, or spending more money than he really had. His money situation may not have been as strong as people thought. Some reports say that Trish found out about these hidden money problems late in their relationship, and this caused a big issue between them. If Ken was not honest about money, if he hid debts, used their shared money in a bad way, or made risky choices without talking to Trish, it would have caused a lot of stress and pain in their relationship. This might explain why their relationship suddenly changed. Money problems can cause big issues, even for couples who seem strong. If Ken and Trish were already having other problems, the stress from money would have only made things worse. But was Ken living a double life? This is where things get even more serious. Some fans now believe that Ken may have been hiding a whole other side of his life, something Trish did not know about until the very end. What does this really mean? Some people think that Ken may have had secrets that were much bigger than just money or trust. Some people believe that Ken may have been seeing someone else, or at least had some kind of ongoing connection with another person while still being in a relationship with Trish. Could Martell Holt's words have been pointing to something much bigger than just a cheating story? Is it possible that Ken was keeping a secret relationship while acting like he was a loyal and faithful partner to Trish? If this is true, it would help explain why the breakup happened so fast and why Trish seems to be handling it with so much certainty. Unlike many other celebrity breakups, she seems very sure that there is no chance of getting back together. This breakup does not feel like the others where there is still a chance of getting back together. It feels like something very serious happened, something that cannot be fixed. The idea that Ken may have been living a secret life also connects with the money problems people have been talking about. If he was helping someone else, or doing things that he wanted to keep hidden, he would have needed money to do that. This could explain the money troubles that Trish may have found out about. But maybe the biggest question is this. If Ken was really doing all of this, what more has not been found out yet? If Ken was truly living a secret life, how long had it been happening? Did Trish really have no idea? Or did she see the warning signs but choose to stay silent until it became too much? One thing is very clear. Whatever Ken was hiding, it was serious enough to end his relationship with Trish in a sudden and emotional way. Now that Martell Holt has spoken, the truth is starting to come out piece by piece. But what about Trish? If Ken was the one hiding things, why did she stay for such a long time? And what part did she have in the end of their relationship? When a relationship falls apart, there is usually more than one reason behind it. When a breakup between famous people happens, most of the attention usually goes to one person, the one people think did something wrong. In this case, Ken has been the one everyone is talking about, especially after Martell Holt's words made him look like he was hiding things. But in most relationships, both people play a part, and now many are asking, What about Trish? Did she really leave as the innocent one, or was she also keeping something to herself? One of the most interesting things in this whole story is how Trish has stayed so quiet. Some people think she is being strong by not speaking out, while others wonder if her silence means there is more going on. During the breakup, Trish did not get involved in public arguments or drama. Instead, she stayed mostly quiet and made a few small moves that showed she wanted to move on with her life instead of thinking about the past. But sometimes, staying quiet can say more than speaking out. Some people believe Trish's silence could mean one of two things. Maybe she was truly hurt and did not want to feel the pain again by talking about it in front of everyone. Or maybe she had her own reasons for staying away from the situation. Could it be that she was also keeping something to herself? Some people are now wondering if Trish was really surprised by everything, or if she already knew the truth and stayed in the relationship anyway. One of the biggest questions is how much Trish really knew before she decided to walk away. If the stories about Ken cheating or having money problems are true, did Trish already have a feeling something was wrong but still stayed? And if she did stay, why did she do that? Some sources close to them say Trish knew about the problems for a while, but chose not to leave right away. There could be many reasons for this. One simple reason is emotional attachment. When you spend a lot of time with someone and build a life together, it is not easy to just leave everything behind. Walking away from someone you have shared your life with is never simple. Even if Trish felt that something was wrong, she may have wanted to believe that things could still be made right. Maybe she hoped that Ken would tell her the truth, change his ways, or show her that their relationship was still something worth holding on to. Also, being part of a well-known couple brings extra pressure. When people are watching everything you do, every choice becomes harder. If Trish had ended things too soon, some might have thought she did not give it enough effort. By staying longer, she may have wanted to show that she truly tried her best before deciding to let go. Before Trish finally chose to leave the relationship, there may have been a few things that made her stay longer than she wanted. If she and Ken were connected through money or business, walking away may not have been easy. They could have shared bank accounts, property, or business deals that made it hard for her to leave right away. Some people think that Trish's quiet exit was not just about moving on, but also a smart decision. Instead of getting involved in public fights or drama, she stayed calm and walked away in her own way. Many believe this was her way of staying strong and in control. She did not let the breakup turn into a big public mess. Instead, she chose peace and kept her focus on what was best for her. Trish slowly stepped away from the relationship without saying much. This showed everyone that she was finished and had no plans to go back. She did not give Ken or the public anything else to talk about. But there is another idea that many people have not thought about. What if Trish was not only watching things happen, but was also keeping something hidden herself? So far, most of the attention has been on Ken and what he may have done wrong. But some people believe that Trish may have had her own secrets too. One thought that has been going around is that Trish was already planning to leave before the breakup was made public. Some think she had been getting ready to walk away for some time and was just waiting for the right moment to do it. Some people think that Trish had already made up her mind to leave Ken a long time before the breakup became known to everyone. They believe she was getting things ready quietly, making sure that when she finally left, she would not face any trouble or struggle on her own. There are a few signs that make people believe this. Right after the breakup, many people noticed that Trish looked like she was doing really well. She looked happy, fresh, and full of energy. People even said she was glowing. She also started focusing on her career and began making strong moves that showed she was not upset or held back by the breakup. While it is possible that she just healed quickly, some fans think that her fast comeback means she had already let go of the relationship before anyone else knew. They feel she had already moved on in her heart and was simply waiting for the right time to leave for good. There is another rumor that many people are talking about. Some believe that Trish may have already started getting close to someone else even before she and Ken broke up. Maybe she had already stopped feeling connected to Ken and had begun thinking about other options before officially ending their relationship. If this is true, it could explain why she was able to move on so quickly and did not seem to go through the usual sadness that often comes after a breakup. Trish has not directly spoken about the end of her relationship with Ken. However, she has been posting some messages on social media that are hard to understand fully. Some people think these posts are meant for Ken, while others feel that she is simply showing that she is healing and moving forward with her life. These quiet hints have left fans wondering what the full truth is and if there is still more to the story than anyone has shared. Trish has been sharing some posts on social media that many people think are about Ken. She wrote things like, "Sometimes the biggest blessings come after the hardest lessons," and "Letting go is the first step to real peace." Many believe these words show that she was ready to leave the relationship before anyone knew. This leads to another question. Did Martell Holt know more about what Trish was doing before the breakup? Things become even more interesting here. When Martell spoke, most of his words were about Ken. But what if Martell also knew something? About Trish's actions? What if he was not only pointing at Ken's mistakes, but also had some idea about what Trish was doing? This makes people wonder if there is more to this story that has not come out yet. Maybe both Ken and Trish were hiding something, and now it is slowly being revealed. Now that Ken and Trish have gone their separate ways, many people are wondering what will happen from here. Will they ever come back together, or is their relationship truly over for good? Could this be the final chapter in their story, or is it possible that something unexpected could still happen between them? Sometimes when a couple breaks up, there is still a chance they might find their way back to each other, especially if there are strong feelings involved. Some couples need time apart to think, grow, and understand what really matters. Then they reconnect and try again with a fresh start. Could this be the case for Ken and Trish? It is hard to know, but many fans are hoping for a reunion. On the other hand, some people believe this breakup was a long time coming. They feel that Ken and Trish have had too many issues to fix and that the best thing for both of them is to move forward separately. If that is true, then this breakup might not just be an ending, but also a chance for both of them to focus on their own lives, goals, and happiness without the stress of a troubled relationship. There is also the question of whether more drama could still happen. Could this breakup lead to more problems, more stories, or more surprises? Sometimes, the truth comes out little by little, and what seems simple at first becomes more complicated as time goes on. Maybe one of them will speak up, share new details, or give their side of the story, and that could change everything people think they know. If that happens, this breakup might turn out to be only the beginning of something even bigger. Still, it is possible that both Ken and Trish just want peace. Now, they might be tired of the attention and ready to live quietly without more arguments or headlines. Trish seems to be focusing on herself, staying calm, and looking ahead. Ken might choose to do the same, taking time to think about his future and what he wants to do next. In the next part, we will look at what might be coming for Ken and Trish. Will they stay apart for good, or could something bring them back together? Life can be surprising, and sometimes things happen that no one expects. Could there be another twist to this story? Or is this truly the end of their time together? Right now, it is too soon to say for sure. Only time will reveal what is really going to happen. One thing is certain, though. This story is not over yet. There are still many unanswered questions, and people are watching closely to see how things unfold. Whether it ends quietly or brings more surprises, there is still more to come. Stay tuned, because this chapter might be ending, but the whole story is far from finished.